Welcome back to another episode of whatever this is. Sitting here in my room, aiming to program. I don't need these headphones. What the fuck am I listening to? How have you been? I've been good. Let's put this on the computer here. It just feels too personal when you're so close. What am I doing? I guess I'm in a program. I am live. And I'm alive, Mojo. How are you? How is your day? What is up? Is that fence still fixed? Have the dogs gotten out? We're going to let the dogs out here today. Yes, alive, live. Actually, I should probably keep this in so I actually know when I get the message, but I don't like wearing the cords. I need to get something cordless. Hello, Thomas. How are you? How do you do? How was your day? Yeah, I told myself I was going to be a bad streamer, but today's the day. I don't know why. I felt it deep within me. I was trying to say that without sounding weird. Okay, yeah. So for like the last week, dude, I'm glad the chicken wire worked. Dude, I appreciate you saying my stream is so good, but it is definitely not. I could be much more entertaining. But I don't know if I want to be. No more Elden Ring. I don't know. I might do Elden Ring at some point, but I'm just feeling this like art grind, dude. I don't know what it is. There's like a part of me that's like, yo, man, like there's got to be a balance, right? I'm like, oh, dude, I want to play games to some extent, but then I'm like, I don't know. When I stream games, I feel like I waste way too much time. So I don't know. I need to figure it out. Maybe I'm just being too critical of myself or something. Hello, JD. How are you? But yeah, I don't know. There's just like an aspect of me that's like, dude, I could spend 3 hours playing Elden Ring, which is great. I love it. I do enjoy it. There's like an aspect of me that wants to continually relive that hero's journey of overcoming what I think is impossible and then still doing it after repeatedly dying because of the ability to have the pattern recognition. But yeah, I don't know. I gotta find a balance. I gotta find a good balance. Just join cross country and run 4 miles every day besides Saturday and Sunday. That sounds awesome, dude. Sounds like a lot of work. I'm going backpacking soon to Pennsylvania. We're going to try to do 70 miles in 7 days. So if I don't show up back here, it's because I tapped out. It's because the bears got me in the woods. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so honestly, what I want to do here first, we can keep talking. We got plenty of things to talk about, I'm sure. But I want to mark the levels that are actually ready to be sounded up. Because I have a lot of levels that are pretty much done. They just need sound. And so I want to create like a little to-do list for myself. I'm going to make them in like a oppressive pink color. Because I want to remember what is pretty much ready. I'm not going to do the labyrinth. The labyrinth is almost ready. It's the one with all those invisible maze things. That's almost ready. This one is pretty much ready for sound. That needs more programming. This one is like ready for sound. Yeah, man, eventually you gotta do the secret boss achievement. Yeah, I was going to put a key in there because that deserves a key. Yeah, because I gotta fix that Egyptian thing. Because originally when I started, I was like, oh, dude, for my game, I wanted it to be kind of reminiscent of Mario. And in that, I had like a lot of warps and stuff. But because my game wasn't dynamic levels, you couldn't warp. So it just didn't work. But it's fixed now. I can do the warps and make it interesting. I should also try doing a secret level at some point because I have a variable for it. But I can't remember if I programmed it or not. Is that basically it? I think I have like 3 levels that I'm confident are done, and there's a lot of them that are almost done. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. We can knock out quite a bit of these shortly, though. Yeah, those are the 3 I'm pretty confident are done. The labyrinth has a problem, and the problem with the labyrinth, which I gotta fix. I don't know if I'm gonna do it on stream how I want to fix it. So here's the labyrinth level. So the joke is that you can't see anything. But it has an acute problem I noticed when testing, and that's you can just get infinite money if you keep walking back and forth between these screens. We fucking can't have that. We cannot have that in this game. I cannot let my players get the better of me. So luckily I caught it. Sorry for all the gamers out there. So I gotta fix that. I gotta do something about it. I gotta punish them. That's what I want to do. I want to punish them. Let out my inner rage at their ability to discern where they thought they could get one up on me. I don't believe it. So yeah, I got kind of. I think I have something planned. I don't know exactly how I want to do it though. And then what else do we have here? We got this level, this and this. This level's almost done. This is almost done. I could do sprite. I can program the spiders. I could do a bunch of sprite work. Dude, we have so many options. There's like 60 levels here that all need work. It's a smorgasbord of everything. I just got to decide what I want to work on. I feel like Hothead is a pretty short level to do. But what do I feel like programming? I could also do art. There's plenty of art. There's so much art to be done. Yeah, actually, I'm going to do a little bit of programming. I got this level I'm working on here. And we need to program. We got to do some animation. Let's do his smoking animation. That's what I want to do first. Currently busy doing shit. Hello. Hello, Kashi. I'm glad you were here. Yeah, I was just giving you a hard time. I thought you'd find it funny. Oh, my goodness. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I think so. 3 levels are pretty much ready to be sounded, and then there's a couple. That sounds kind of wrong, but 3 levels are ready to be kitted out with sound. So I can do that at another point. Sound is like, I don't know. It's like a one-on-one kind of thing. I'm not doing that on stream. You got to save the files. You got to get the wave files. I think for the laugh thing, I'm going to take laughs from my buddy from this thing we recorded. I think that would be really funny. Because I hate like inauthentic laughs. It drives me insane. You can like clearly see through an inauthentic laugh, like a fake laugh. But I got some great laughs when I was making jokes on this thing, so I think I'm gonna siphon those and use that. Yeah, what am I looking at here? I guess I'm just looking at the levels. Some of them are varying states of done. I'm kind of just mentally noting progress on them. Okay, 3. That's okay. We can work with 3. I'm confident about 3. Almost 4 with the labyrinth, but I got to figure out how to punish the player. I think what I was going to do is have a persistent object. I mean, we could start that. Let's start it. I want to get that on the way. So here, we're going to figure this out. So wait, what are we in? This is sprites. We don't need a sprite. We just need to test something. We need a way to check that the player has moved between rooms multiple times. Nice Markiplier cosplay. I appreciate it. WebFizz, welcome to the stream. How are you today? I'm doing great, thank you. Honestly, if anybody's comparing to Markiplier, I'm going to take it as a compliment. That man is something. Let's see here. Holy shit, it's 1-1. How? What do you mean it's 1-1? You're talking about the way I'm talking? I don't think I'm doing Markiplier that much. We'll see, though. I actually never watched Markiplier growing up. I was always a Captain Sparkles dude when I was younger, and then I watched Game Grumps. Okay, we're going to do the labyrinth. Okay, so first off, we need something. I'm going to call it the player punisher is what this is going to be. Because we're going to punish the player. Player punisher. And it's going to be an invisible object. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it must be the long hair, maybe. The luscious hair. Or the Korean face. Korean? Yeah, I'm like 25% Italian, and then I'm like Czech, and then there's like a little bit of French Canadian in me. Genetic testing. We might have to. I might be Markiplier. Yeah, I'm just LARPing right now. I'm pretending to be a obscure indie game dev for an indie game. It's not even the reality of the situation. This is all just a big LARP and troll for you guys. So yeah, we're gonna go to the labyrinth. Okay, so first things first, we gotta put the player punisher in the room, and then we gotta program it. Basically Korean. Yeah, every one of those places I named, basically Korean. All right, so what does this have to do? This has to check if the player has gone between multiple rooms. All right, I'm here to see your game. Are you? Here's the game. So now we're gonna program. No, I'm fucking with you. Yeah. So this is my game. I don't know if you've played it. I don't know if you're in my Discord. This is the update I've been working on for 2 years. So this is gonna look really different from the game that you get. Like it looks like a husk of what we have here. Oh, you're new here. Okay. Well, welcome. So my game is Jump Off the Bridge. This is what it looks like on Steam right now. As you can see, it's got a lot of love in it. Yeah, give me the important question. Let's hear it. I can take it. Will it run on Mac? No. And you know what, dude? So, here, this is actually a long story because I kind of detest Mac. And it's not because I grew up on a Mac, okay? It's not, I'm not being mean. Or like single-minded here. Bless Steve Jobs. Rest in peace, his beautiful heart. No, you can't cry, dude. I swear, dude. I tried to get it to run on Mac. I sold all my crypto, dude. It was like $800 I had left in an account. I was like, I'm gonna buy a Mac. I got it. It's like packed up somewhere. And I spent the $100 that Apple requires you to get a developer license, and I spent like a year trying to get that thing to run. Couldn't do it. It just didn't work. I don't know if I needed to go through like help support desk for like 800 people. I don't know, dude. I got the Mac, so eventually, I promise it'll run on Mac. But, you know, if you're a Mac user right now, I'm sorry, it sucks to suck. I don't know what to tell you. You need you need a Mac, which I do have. I bought it. I got one of those little square ones. And then you got to pay a developer license for a year. And then they have like 800 different checks to make sure you're not making a virus for Mac, which first of all is kind of stupid because the population of people that run on Macs is like less than 1%. There's no point. Hello, JD. We're complaining about Macs right now. I have PTSD. I have so much trauma from trying to boot on a Mac. It actually hurt me to do that. Yeah, it's $100 for a year because in order to publish something commercially, like I can compile as an unpacked file, but you have to pay $100 for a yearly license to get certified by Mac so your app can run on Mac officially as like a DMZ file, or what DMG, I don't remember what the file type is. It's the comparative exe type file for that. So, nightmare. No, JD, we don't have problems with Macs here. I just have a problem with the way that they, verify that I'm not executing like a virus to steal whatever government data is held on Macs. So, whatever. Absolutely not. We'll get back to it, I promise. It'll get on Mac. And then I'm going to do a Xbox release because I got the Xbox stuff too. So don't give me that frowny face. I wanted to play. It's okay. You can watch it for now. You can look at it from a distance. Why do you have a Mac? Just out of curiosity. Because most people I know that get Macs, they do like the laptop for school. Is that what you did? It was a bad decision, but I'm just wondering. No, it was probably fine. It probably worked for you. What am I doing? Okay, we need web developer. Dude, I love the Super Meat Boy emoji. Xbox release Y. What do you mean Xbox release Y? The more the better. And please stream. Yes, I have that on my list, Thomas. Don't worry. You're going to get your... I don't know what kind of, thing you're running where you want to make money off my game through trading cards, but I'm going to make sure it happens. I'm going to make sure you got it. Mac is faster than PC. Is it? I don't know about that. It might be if you don't have bloatware. Because a lot of PCs come with bloatware. But I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if I believe that. That sounds like a little Mac Master Race cope there. I don't know. That doesn't sound real. Here, what am I doing here? What are trading cards in Steam? It's like when you play a game, you can unlock trading cards from playing the game, and then you can sell those trading cards. And I think you can do emojis. You love the M series CPUs. It is fast. You know, like I said, I have the new Mac, and I think that had an M series in it. I don't remember what it is. But, yeah, I feel attacked. That's what we're here to do. We're here to confront. This whole stream I just loaded up because I really hate Macs. That's why. No, I grew up on Macs my whole life. The Apple II. That was my childhood computer. I can remember it to this day. All right. We got to lock in, guys. I need to punish these players. So they're going to get on this level. And you can craft a badge when you collect them, level up your account. Okay, that I was not sure about, but I remember the emojis thing, and I remembered that you can sell the cards to try to complete a pack. And I was like, dude, I can do like Time Wizard emojis in Steam. That would be amazing. And I already have all the emojis because I did the emoji level. The battery lasts a long time, you know, compared to Windows laptops, the big technological leap. That makes sense. You know what? You're selling the Mac thing to me. I have the Mac. I already bought it. You don't need to. I'm sure it's a good computer, but the developer process was terrible. Maybe web development doesn't matter because you're going through, you know, the World Wide Web certification type stuff. Dude, you have an Xbox. Perfect. When we get the Xbox running, you'll be the first to know. I'm going to send you a message. Give me your address. I'm going to write you a letter, hand mail it. I'll lick the flap, send it. Be like, here's your code. You waited patiently. And this is it. All right, we need a variable to check the room. So let's do room switch. Room switch is going to equal 0. Yeah. That makes sense to me. Okay. So then we're going to do if... What do I want to do here? It's got to be instance exists obj player. Oh, and then we got to do if instance exists obj. What is the name of this thing again? Player punisher. Because what we want to do is we want to make sure there's not multiple player punishers. It doesn't matter if there is, I don't think, but we're going to destroy it. Okay. And then when you give him your address, he will nuke your house. Yeah. Please put me in the credits. It would be an honor for me. In the credits? Which credit you talking about? Oh, the credits for me porting it to the other systems. Yeah, I can think about that. It depends on, you know, how good you are in chat. I'll base it off you'll get gold stars for your behavior, and then I'll reward you. Whereas Jade, she's outside of my room doing some cleaning, and then she's got to go walk her dog or watch her dog. So she's nearby. She's busy though. We're getting ready to take a wall out of our office this weekend, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so destroy the yeah, okay, that makes sense. Also, if you want it, you know, this is not a shameless shill. Hate to run an ad break for you guys right in the middle of my stream here, but 38 minutes into stream. But if you want to get on the credits permanently, all you got to do is sub to the Patreon once. That's it. And that's it. The saddest Mac owner because you can't play the game. That's all. Yeah, you might get a gold star for that. And I don't know. Maybe when I go, you know, practice some more empathy, I'll imagine myself in your shoes, picking out that Mac and realizing that it wasn't a gaming computer. I don't know what you were thinking. What was going through your head, dude? I gotta know. Don't worry, I can't play either. I forgot Mojo's a Mac. Where are all the Mac Master Race people coming out of here, huh? The woodworks, dude. Oh my goodness. So we got to check our room here. Yeah, what do we got to do here? We have the labyrinth room, and then we have the second room next to it, which is breadcrumbs. So I guess we need a last room variable. Last room equals room. Because this is going to update if last room does not equal the current room, then we need to increase the room switch counter by 1. I think that's good. Do I play Left 4 Dead 2? No, I do not play Left 4 Dead 2. I've played it in the past, but I don't play a lot of the Valve games. They're okay, but I haven't played Half-Life or anything like that. Just want to drag you into the Apple lover sect. I want a Dell though, but I'm poor. How much do Dells cost? I don't know. It depends on the computer, right? I mean, if you want a Dell laptop, yeah, you guys do want to drag me into the Apple lover. This is like a cult. That's why there's only 1% of people that use Apple. I got this thing collecting dust in my closet behind me. And you guys are like, yeah, you got to get your Apple running. All right. If the player exists, do I even need the player? Does it matter? I don't think it does, because we're just going to count the room switch. Oh, here, let's do if room does not equal level labyrinth, because this is only going to exist or room does not equal level labyrinth breadcrumbs, then this needs to destroy itself. Yeah, because we don't want that to exist out there. A Dell Optiplex 755. Is that how much it costs? 755. Yeah, I don't think I need the player. Unless we're gonna do something to the player, which we got to figure out what it is. Let's start with a scary face. That's what we're gonna do, just to make sure it works. No, like $25. Yeah, the prices drop pretty hard. They go down quite quick, especially when the new stuff comes out. No, seriously, Mac would be suitable for simple 2D games. The amount of work involved in releasing such a game on fucking Mac is simply disgusting. Yeah, honestly, that was it. It was horrible for me. I do want to do it, but I was like, man, so for this game, like I haven't had an update in 2 years. And all of the stuff I've been updating, like the menus and everything, and I have like 60 level. I'm like a chronic procrastinator. I like struggle to finish things. I'm like really good at starting them, but terrible at finishing them. So I have a bunch of levels that I'm working on and stuff like that. And I was like, okay. I told myself what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up this crap. It's not crap. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to finish up my art. And then that's what I'm going to focus on, doing the unfun stuff, which is doing the Mac port. And the Xbox port was working. I had it working, but they changed a bunch of stuff on this end because I'm using a beta version of Game Maker Studio, so that also gets bricked every update. I don't know why I did this to myself. I'm going to use a stable version next time, but I just really wanted the new features as they were releasing for it. And that comes with a price. It comes with a price of stability. For the freedom of experimenting, I suffer greatly, but it's for art. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do if room switch is greater than or equal to 3. We're just going to test it. We're going to play it. We're going to create a scary face because I just want to make sure this works. Yeah. Yeah, how do I want to do this? I'm going to do x equals the room width divided by 2. Y equals the room width. Wait. Room height divided by 2. That should bring us in the center of the room. We gotta make sure we're on the top layer though. Yeah, we're on bullets. Okay, that should be fine. And then we're gonna make a face just to test. Where is my labyrinth at? Oh, it's probably... Yeah, I probably gotta go in and actually sort all my stuff as well. I guess I can just type. Oh, these are for sprites, right? Yeah. We're looking for... Oh, yeah. The laughter. You like that? I'm a punny guy. Bruno quit streaming coding. Dude, he... Oh, wait. I missed him. Don't worry. The process of releasing applications to the to the Apple App Store looks similar. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was concerned with releasing it to the Apple App Store. I was thinking about it. I guess it wouldn't hurt if it's just another passive income stream, basically. So I'm not opposed to it. But that was basically what all the certification was. It was not only to do that, but it was to get the executable file required for Steam to be able to release it. So, yeah, Bruno didn't quit. He's just been doing a lot of work lately. His job is killing him, dude. Mentally, physically, and spiritually. Scary face. Happy Wednesday, Jazz. How are you? How's the job hunt coming along? We're making scary faces here. Just a temporary scary face. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Web Fizz? Yeah, what should I call you? You like web... Or is it Web Fish? Web Fizz? This looks like a scary face, dude. Perfect. We'll make it... Actually... Yeah. I promise I'm good at pixel art, guys. Believe me. It's actually Fish, but you can call me Peter. I'll call you Peter then. Do good, feeling a lot better than I'm applying to places and trying to leave my soul-sucking job. I think that makes a lot of sense. Probably like a good, hearty feeling of not having to deal with those micromanaging dudes anymore. Yeah, just so you know, Peter, you can call me Cody, but preferably you can refer to me as Codemaster Code Dog. That's what all the bros call me. It's my nickname. So just keep that in mind moving forward. Okay, so 15. Okay, he's gotta move upwards. Yeah. Okay, perfect. This is just a test sprite here. Yeah, Codemaster Code Dog. Terraria's not opening, dude. Sounds like your day is... It's over, dude. It's so over. Holy shit, that was fast. What was fast? Cody for short. Yeah, no, it's Codemaster Code Dog for short. Yeah. Okay. I think that's gonna work, right? We'll see. We'll see, dude. Yeah, what am I doing here? Then I gotta go in here. I got the player Punisher. Yeah, so then this is gonna take on the sprite index of the scary face. SPR scary face. Unless you're just talking about how long it took me to make the scary face. I know, I'm a pro. It's the nature of being really good at pixel art. There's just something about it. It makes it really easy to get through. So room switch, done. Scary face. We'll even do one better. Image X scale equals 5. Let's make it a big scary face. This is what skill looks like. This is what 10,000 hours of coding looks like. Fumbling. Yeah, dude, I know. I gotta pick up the slack. You know, my boy, he's dropping the ball. I can't let Bruno, die. I can't let the hereditary line fail between us. Somebody's got to be working on a game somewhere. I think that's it. We're going to run it. I think it'll work. I can't think of a reason it wouldn't work. Because it's going to check the room. It's going to destroy it if it's not either of those rooms. Sweet. It's going to check if the player's gone back and forth a couple times. I think that's it. Oh, I don't update last room. Fuck. Okay, we got to do that. Equals current room. Okay, there we go. I talked through the logic. It was bad. Better call you Codian. Alright, it's 23:47 in Poland and I'm a bit sleepy, so great regret I'm leaving to go to bed. I hope to see you again, Codemaster Code Dog. No problem, man. I appreciate you coming out. I appreciate you following. Have a great day, Peter. I'm gonna, I can't promise I'll be streaming consistently or often, but I can promise that the next time it won't be bedtime for you when I stream. So have a good day. And sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Can't let the Polish people down. Yeah. Let's see if this works. Oh, I love that purple. Look at it. It looks like I'm making progress. That's what I want to see, baby. All right. So theoretically, if the player goes through this 3 times, Savior of Poland, the Savior web developer of Poland. So 3rd time, it didn't work. I'm being trolled. So why doesn't it work? Please, can you show the fall level? The fall level? Are you talking about this fall level? Are you talking about the streamer fall level that I made? Are you talking about the actual fall level that I have here? Are you talking about the level that has the raccoon in fall? Technically, every level is a fall level, though, because you're falling off a bridge. I was hoping you would say that when I come back here again, there will be a Mac release. I'm still crying. I miss Windows. We'll figure it out, Web. We'll figure it out. Fish, Peter, Webfish. I promise we're going to get it out. About to sell my body to the streets so I can afford a PC to play this game. Is there an autumn level? The one with the fish. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, there's this one. Oh my god, Mojo, hey. When can you fall longer? You mean when am I going to make the fall level longer? I don't know yet. I haven't decided what I want to do with this level. I love it. I love every level. They're all my children. But, I'm not sure what I want to do with it yet. It needs a lobster. That's what I know for sure. Wow, Mojo remembers me. After so long. Oh, that's a bug. I gotta fix that. I tried to throw in it. It didn't throw. It does kill you, though. When can I fall longer? Can Jade help you build a Mac port of this game? She can do everything. Honestly, that's a problem because Jade, unfortunately, is really bad with technology. It's like her, you know, technology just breaks under her hands. So maybe Mac's into it. Maybe it's like a sadomasochistic type of thing, and I just need to be meaner to the Mac instead of petting it gently as I tried to compile my game. Maybe that was a problem. Maybe you got to treat it with a little bit more, a little bit more abuse. Bye-bye, Codemaster Code Dog. Have a nice stream and a few bugs as possible. Good night. Yeah, good night, Peter. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming out. This level idea is so good. I appreciate it. I got a lot of good ideas. I'm good at the good ideas. But for some reason, this isn't working. So we got to figure that out. There should be a scary face appearing on my screen. But it's not. All right, time for bug testing. So what we got to do is we got to put a stop here. So like when I click debug, it's going to stop the game when it gets to this part. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's deleting itself because it's like, oh, player Punisher exists. So only if the instance number is greater than 1, then it's going to destroy. All right, I'm looking while I make dinner. Appreciate it, Jazz. Thank you for coming out. Honestly, I'm glad you're finally moving away from your job that you hate and have bad managers. It's very inspiring to see somebody take it into their own hands and stick it to the man. Or women, if they're women managers. Could be both. All right. So it should stop. It didn't. Why didn't it stop? We have a debug thing. Player Punisher. If last room does not equal this room that I'm currently in, add to the room switch. Last room equals room. Oh, it's not even hitting that. This thing like doesn't even exist. It's persistent, isn't it? Yeah. It's greater than 1. It's got to be destroying itself. Because it's not even running any code. It doesn't exist. Okay. We gotta figure that out. Y'all inspired me, to be honest, and I also had a huge scare about getting stuck there. Yeah, that makes sense. You also were talking about how you had projected into the future using data and science and figured your dream couldn't be accomplished at that job, so I think it makes complete sense that you're trying to consider any other path Because, yeah, if you're stuck and there's no upward mobility and, why sacrifice so much of your mental sanity just to appease these people? I mean, you're literally you're selling your time so that you can get something in return, and if that outweighs it, then I don't blame you for trying to do it. So good on you. Sorry, I kind of sputtered out there. I was thinking because I'm like, why is this not? I'm trying to program and then also acknowledge what happened at the same time. I'm sorry, I can't split. I can't split at the same time. Instance number greater than 1. Oh. No, that's not going to work, is it? I could do something kind of stupid, but that's not a long-term solution. I could make it like physically check, like a collision check, but that actually sounds like a terrible idea because that's not going to work because it's going to move. What is instance number? Oh my god, I gotta get another version of the updated manual. If stream tanks, it's because I'm downloading this manual, just so you guys know. We're dropping frames. No. Room switch. I guess I can just silence it for now. It should still work, but there's going to be like a ton of them. It should only be 1. Let's just check and make sure my code works, and then we'll figure out how to stop it. Yeah, have a good night, Thomas. Take care. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate you and your sentiment and your encouragement. And sleep tight, wherever you are. I don't know if you're Polish too, but don't let the bed bugs bite. I know Europe's got that bed bug problem going on. All those places over there. Czech Republic, awesome, dude. Another Czech person. Yeah, have a great night, man. Take care. I need to learn Czech, dude. That's what I gotta do. We're gonna have language learning on stream. My thing don't exist, do it? There's something happening here. Player Punisher. What's your deal, dog? Why you not here in the room with me, man? I can't feel your presence. It's like dying. Oh. It's this or statement. I figured it out, guys. It's because I got thousands of hours in coding and I'm bad at it. That's what it was. Because the problem is that it was saying it has to be, if it's not the labyrinth or this. Yeah. Yeah, because then it would be in the labyrinth, and then you would go to breadcrumbs and it would destroy itself. And then you go into breadcrumbs and you go to labyrinth and it would destroy itself. But if it's not this and this, then destroy. That's what I wanted. So this should work. Yeah. I trust it. We're not going to run a debug. Yeah, I need to reconnect with my Czech heritage and learn Czech. I don't think they have a bedbug problem, though. I'm not sure. Okay. So this should, after 3 screen... Oh, yeah, perfect. Awesome. Okay, so that's there now. So we're detecting... We have something to detect if the player is going between rooms and gaining infinite money. That's good. That is one problem solved for me. Actually, let's make sure that when we change rooms, that it actually destroys itself. I gotta beat the low. Oh, I failed. Okay. Try this again. Okay, sweet, it works. And that means it should all, I mean, we can test it. No, I don't think we need to test it. I'm sure it's fine. I was going to say, it should, when I exit to the menu as well, also, yeah, okay. Sweet. So that's good. That's one task I needed done. Done. I'll have to figure out what I actually want the punishment for the player to be. I want to do something funny, but I don't want them to be able to gain infinite money. But I also don't want to steal their money, so yeah, we'll think about it. Okay, that was easy. It was a really easy problem to solve. So should I consider doing something more challenging on stream? Yeah, I suppose I can. Yeah, I want to, I got this kind of like, we have a lot of options here. Maybe I should do the volcano, because that's pretty straightforward. Yeah, let's do the volcano. So the idea is the volcano gets upset because he sort of, you know, thinks you're like a volcano racist or something. I don't know. The idea makes sense in my head. You don't got to worry about the translation of it just yet. What we need to do is we need to get the fireballs working. So where is the volcano? I guess we can just... Yeah. And then I think we have a fireball, but we can make a new one. We're going to do a fireball volcano. Or should I keep it consistent? Should this... I don't know. The fireball code is kind of jank. I also like the idea of rocks, too. For some reason, that just slipped into my head. Actually, let's look at the fireball code real quick. I got the mini fireball. I got the time wizard fireball. I got the dragon fireball. I have object fireball. Let's see what object fireball has in it. So it's got platformer variables. It has an alarm. It has audio. Okay. It has gravity. It has the immunity to fire code. Interesting. If meaning lava, it destroys itself. Okay. And it has, if HP does not equal 0. Oh, okay, so it must start small and get bigger, I guess. I don't remember doing that. Is that true? I guess maybe there's a level where the... Yeah, because this doesn't immediately start with a smaller image X scale. But it also points towards its projected area. Okay, I mean... Whatever, dog. Oh, and the alarm is for the particle effect. Yeah, I guess this works. We can use these. Okay, let's just test that then. Let's do this. He's going to have phases. Yeah, so if phase is created. He needs like a yap phase, I guess. Yeah. And he's going to have an angry phase. I love these phases. It makes it so much easier to program. So this is going to be angry. So he's going to need to shake. So let's program a shake. And then he's going to need to spew fireballs. So we can do a timer for that. We could just do an alarm. I haven't done an alarm in forever. Let's go alarm mode. How angry do we want him to be? Like a second of anger. Let's do that. Okay, and then for the fireballs, we're gonna do instance create layer. What is the X and Y of the volcano. So right now the volcano, oh, it's like right here, probably where the face is. So we probably want to go, I wish I could see what the thing is without moving this. All right, remember 3734. 3734, 3734, 5016. 3730, was it 3734? I guess I think that's what it was. So we're gonna go back and up. Okay. I can control Z it. Oh, it was 33. I knew I was lying to myself. I knew that number felt wrong. 5017, 3734. Sometimes when you control Z in this, it just doesn't work. So I was just confirming. So we're probably gonna go back like, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be specific, but we're gonna go back X like 15. And then we're gonna go back like X, Y. Like, I want them to appear above it, so we can go a little bit more. And these are going to be on the bullets layer, because these are technically bullets, and these are going to be OBJ fireball. There's a lot of fire, dude. Okay. And then we're going to store these in a variable, because we're going to manipulate them. So fireball dot vspeed is going to equal something. Fireball dot hspeed is going to equal something. Is that all we need? I think that's all we need. So random range, I'm thinking like -8 to -4, and then we're gonna do like 6 to 6. -6 to 6. Honestly, it doesn't even need to be I. It doesn't need to be an integer. It can be any decimal number. It does not matter. So it's going to create fireballs, and we want to repeat this randomly as well. I guess this one needs to be an integer. We can't have this code repeat 0.5 times. I don't think it can do that. So, I don't know, maybe like 5 to 10. We'll see how that looks. And he's got a shake. So let's do the shake. Oh, and we can reset. If alarm is less than equal to 0, set it. So just keep resetting the alarm. I'm going to shake. So if shake equals true, I guess it can just be shake equals true, then your X value is going to equal to your start X value plus I random. We don't need an integer there either. Random range of 1 to 4 pixels to the right. And then shake equals false. And I want to do else. And so this is going to be pretty similar, but it's going to be minus that, and shake is going to equal true. I forgot you followed me on IG. Is that who I followed? I was wondering who that was. I saw you liking my stuff, and I was like, I feel like this has got to be somebody I know, because Kashi follows him. So I was like, I'll just throw it on there, but I couldn't see your privated profile. You're all secretive. That's what it is. Yeah, it was like something knows all or something like that. Camera knows all or whatever it was. Okay, and then we're going to set the is equal to 2. And we're going to see if that works. Oh, I need to define shake first. Equals. Started at false. Send it. See how that looks. Ugh. we shall see. What else does he have right now? Oh, he just has a face. Okay. You live in stealth mode. You're like a fighter jet, Mojo. Flying around in stealth mode. You're like for the CIA, dude. You're like an intelligence agency. Yeah, I guess I made... Oh, this is supposed to be a fireball, but we can make this a volcanic rock or something at some point. Maybe I'll do rocks. I kind of like that idea. Boulders or something. It doesn't... I mean, it's... The joke will still be there, so... So, face should pop. Okay, it's working. It do be working. Not what I expected, but it's working. Is there something I gotta turn on for the fireballs to make them actually do what I want them to do, or what here? Oh, rotate equals 0? Rotate does not equal 0. Rotate equals 0. But couldn't rotate theoretically... Is that just a true or false that I made 0 for some reason? I guess. Okay, we can turn it on. Fireball dot rotate equals 1. It's not 0. I use VPN, so basically CIA. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, so that should take care of that. And then they're kind of spawning not where I expected. X. Oh, it's supposed to be X plus 15. Got it. Sorry. That's my bad. I messed up, guys. Apologizing to you. You had to look at that 15 pixels in the wrong direction. I know. It's a lot to take in. It's going to be pretty difficult moving forward from this. But I want to believe. I want to believe we can work past this to be more secure. I'm optimistic about it. But I'm too quick. Closer. I'm not. Not optimistic about it. I don't believe it. Jumps off the bridge. In-game. In-game. Yeah, I guess the fireball isn't... It needs to be... Why is it like that? What was the thought here? What was I thinking? I guess my thought was it's going to be up. That makes no sense. What did Pass Cody believe when he programmed this? Because this makes no sense. What part of the game am I going to break? I got to know, actually. I don't want to touch it too much. Because it's going to get like skittish and break something. Okay, so... The hard dragon uses it. There's a lot of things that use it, more than I thought. The peacock. Lava. Time wizard letters. Oh, fireball particle. That's not what I want. OBG fireball. Oh, I guess that is technically because it's, yeah. And the volcano. So I might break the hard dragon? I don't think that... That doesn't make sense. We'll fuck it up and figure it out later. That's what we got to do. Because this is terrible. So first off, fireball. I underestimated how long water... Oh, I have a second fireball. What? That's probably what I did then. Okay. This changes everything. I guess it does. I guess it does. I guess it do. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. Fireball 2. Okay. We'll do that. I underestimated how long water takes to boil. Ah, yes, we live in the modern time. Water do take a long time to boil, especially for girl dinner. Got your mac and cheese and your hot dogs and your rice and whatever else you're eating. Not girl dinner today. This looks pretty okay. It needs to be a higher V speed and probably less fireballs. Pasta with hamburger and red sauce. Dude, that sounds pretty good. Sounds like a pretty good dinner, dude. So you're boiling water for the pasta then. I guess what I don't like about the fireballs is they still continue moving outward, maybe. Do I want them to straighten out? I don't know. Let's start with a higher V speed. Because these things should be like flying out of there. And then they don't really reach that far. But the location's pretty good. Let's just see the higher V speed. That might fix it for me. Mentally, physically, I might like the look of it a little bit better. Feel spiritually warmed by the fireballs having more distance between each other on the vertical plane. We could see I could be emotionally injured if I don't like the result of it. Then it'll be another 2 weeks before you guys see me on stream. I'm gonna have to cope with it. Go to therapy. Oh yeah. That looks much more erratic. That is what I wanted. Yes. Oh no, that looks good. But the face needs to move with it. It's kind of weird to see the face just we can also lower the range. Yeah, why don't face, my guy. You should be able to if instance exist obj volcano. Such a simple line of code. X equals volcano.x volcano.y. I see nothing wrong with this. We shall see. And then we can make an angry face. Ah, yes. My raging volcano. How upset he must look. I guess we better find the volcano sprite, actually. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Looks great. And then I'm gonna make this I can do that right now, I guess. Let's put a kill zone there, so that if you step on it, you die. It's game over for you. I guess we can look for the volcano here too. Did I spell volcano wrong? Maybe I didn't name it volcano. What is the name of this level? Oh, it's Hothead. Figures. I give it a cool name. Okay. And then we're going to do a player kill zone, which I believe I just have an object that kills. I thought it was orange. I see kill box. No kill zone. Oh, out of bounds killer. Okay, it's yellow. Not what I was expecting. Let's place it. Oh, actually, I want it to be seen here. Yeah, I just want to kill them if they touch that. That should be good. Ooh, gonna make garlic bread? Dude, we're coming to your house for dinner. Chat, heading to Ohio. Let's get it going. Everybody pack up. Jazz has got a new job to support us. Sugar mommy. Garlic, sugar, everything. Doors open. Just walk in. Nothing to do about it now. We're already committed. We've decided. It's the way it's going to be. I think that works. And then we're going to do a face. I'm going to do an angry face. So we can just duplicate this, I guess. Angry. And it's done. No, obviously we gotta make him angry looking. So thing happens, dies on the bound. Okay. On the lava. So we gotta try to imagine what it's like to be angry. I can't look at this at the same time. Just imagine being angry. I can't walk in because I'm ethnic, so I might get shot. I don't think Jazz has a gun, so she can't shoot you. The only thing she can do is pour boiling water on you. But if you get there now, she underestimated how long it's going to take, so I'm culturally obligated to feed you. What does that mean? Culturally obligated. Are you like Greek or something? You got that xenia running in your blood? That hospitality? Dude, I mean, I don't want to make this guy angry. Let's make his eyelids shift. They should be smaller, right? No? Maybe like more forward. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay, now he looks fucking stupid. We can't do that. Lol, nah, it's the Appalachian culture. You hungry? Come eat. Okay. Well, I'm heading to Pennsylvania, so I'll see that Appalachian culture myself. Jazz, are you black? Yeah, Jazz is actually blue. That's why she's called Jazz, and her name is Blue. She's like a jazzberry. Have you ever seen one? Pick them in the mountains. It's like a blueberry, but more ethnic. I feel like he needs eyebrows. That's the only way. I'm white. No, you're blue, Jazz. Eyebrows really do show anger. There's got to be another way we can show anger, though, too. I mean, I'm not opposed to the eyebrows. Yeah, she does have a profile pic. I've seen it. Confirmed. She's white. Actually, let's put the eyebrows on another layer. Maybe he would have a unibrow. Does that look fitting? He's a volcano. Standards don't apply. He doesn't have hands. He can't groom himself. That just looks weird. I kind of liked it more like that. Oh my god. Sorry to disappoint you. Can't groom himself. Kind of looks like Frida Kahlo, but no. Oh, obviously the mouth has to change. Yeah, let's change the mouth. Let's save this mouth over here. And let's redo it. Obviously when you're angry, your mouth goes up in your nose. He already has kind of like an angry ass mouth. I want to start from nothing though. Let's see what I can do here. I just look sassy. Oh, that looks like an angry mouth, but I don't like the eyebrows. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Where am I gonna put the teeth? Here? Oh yeah, that looks great. I love that actually. Yeah, then we can do like a squash and stretch thing. Let's actually animate this a little bit. So we're gonna get rid of this mouth. We don't need it anymore. Get rid of this. Okay, so we're gonna do like he's gonna go like back. Like his mouth is gonna be backwards. Maybe with his lips pursed. Like this. Does this look like pursed lips? I don't know. Maybe not. Whatever the case. It's going to be like this. And it's going to punch forward. Is that what we want to be the final frame? Or do we want another final frame? Let's try it. It needs to be 3 frames, I think. It might need to be more. Let's put an intermediate frame here. Okay, so then we're going to do... So it's going to go closer to this triangle. So we got to bridge the gap between these two. So it's going to be... We can do it kind of weird. I think that'll work. I don't like that. Try again. Can't do the hourglass shape. Let's try. It should be a triangle. No, I don't. Hello. Prostocotilo. Prostocotilo. Codilo. Codilo? Prostocodilo. I don't know. You tell me. How do I pronounce it? How's your day? How are you doing? I am doing great. We're trying to make an angry volcano here. I don't know how I want these lips to work. I feel like it's got to be like this. Oh. Maybe that's it. Yet alive. He sounds so poetic. How's your day? Yet alive. Another day for me. Down in the mines. The day I don't say yet alive, I will not be doing well. I kind of like that on fast. That looks great. Okay, then we can do one more. He's gonna need teeth here. Should I only do the top row? Yeah, I like just the top row. That's funny to me. Yeah. It's not so poetic as it sounds. I see. My cousin is out fighting dragons and me, guard duty. Not so poetic as it sounds. I see. So then your day is going poorly. Or it's not poetic. I suppose I'm assuming. I'm adding inferences. I'll let you speak for yourself. What are you up to? How's your day coming along? You said you're alive. I suppose depending on who you are, that could be positive or negative. Or in between. Okay. Gonna do. Man, I feel like it needs to be this. I like this triangle. I want to keep it like this. It should be kind of absurd. That's what I want it to look like. Oh yeah. Turn off the skin. Great. I love it. It's got that cartoony aspect to it. I'm a raccoon. Or could be. Or could not. There's a lot of questions I have for you. This looks pretty good. Who knows? So much vagueness. Do I want less teeth or more teeth? Tell me, Prosto. Less or more? I kind of like more, I think. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of like a Sesame Street character or something. Like a Muppet. Okay. We'll make the... Why do I have all these layers here? I don't need this layer. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. I think on the final frame, these need to move up. And maybe the nose moves out. Does that look weird? Maybe the nose just moves up too. Maybe they move up and out. Oh yeah, that looks better. So it stays and then it moves left and up. I'm cool with that. He looks angry. But his eyes could show more anger. Maybe if you're angry, you blink more? What? Raccoon fire. Is that what I'm looking at here? Raccoon power. You know, I do have a raccoon level. I'm working on it actually. I don't know if you know anything about my game, but this is my raccoon level. Because at some point I found a raccoon in the woods and I brought it to a what do you call one of those animal rescue shelters? Because it was like perishing, and they took care of it from there to help her out. So that's my raccoon. Found her in fall, and that's where she remains. And then I'm working on my pet store actually as well. Since we got a raccoon here, you know, figure we might as well talk about raccoon stuff. I'm creating the perfect health store, because the idea is that you'll like be able to save the raccoon and it'll help you later. That's what I'm going with. And then I thought it would be funny to make an animal be part of the store. So I think I have yeah, I created this, which I really like. And then I was like, dude, you give me a character? And then I was like, maybe I can make him an enemy, but this is just him with the tail. Or her. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We'll come up with a name. But I thought it was cute. So yeah. I have a bunch of annoying cats, and then also a few hedgehogs raiding cat bowls at night. Makes sense. Wait, a few hedgehogs raiding cat bowls at night. Does that mean that your hedgehog should just roam free in your house? Is that what you're saying? Or do you have hedgehogs outside that you feed cats outdoors and they're just like natural hedgehogs? I'm not sure. I have a lot more questions. In the yard. I see. That does not answer... Oh wait, it does, because they're outside, right? You know, for some reason it occurred to me that, yeah, there are obviously undomesticated hedgehogs. Maybe they're just pigs who live in bushes. Yeah, they go by pigs. That's what it is. Honestly, I didn't even see the pun, but that makes it so much better. I thought the idea of them like being pigs, yeah, that's good. Oh, and in the hedge, I didn't even think about it, dude. My brain is so so slow today. I didn't even get your pun. That's great. That's so good. Wow, Jazz, you're really good at that. You should be a comedian, man. Holy crap. That was actually amazing. They like dry cat food. Yeah, my parents, they used to feed a lot of cats outside. They still do. And they have to bring food in and out at certain times because there's a bunch of possums, skunks, and other things that come out. Oh, you know what? When you're angry, I'm pretty sure your eyebrows raise higher. No? Maybe? Do I like that? Honestly, it's okay. I don't know if I like the jiggle. I feel like he needs his eyes closed, though. Yeesh, dude. Do they bite? I don't know. They might be like, if you step on them, then I don't know if they do bite. They obviously bite the cat food, though. There's got to be... Maybe I'd make them blink. That doesn't really look like a blink. You can't even see it. Do people who are angry blink a lot? Maybe the eyes just need to move. Maybe that's what we'll do. The eyes need to change shape or something. Right? I don't know. That's hard to say. Maybe I do like the blinking. What? Let's just... No, I don't know. I can't move them like that. It's not gonna work, is it? What if I make them widen? Okay, this one goes too far. Oh, because that moves over there. Got it. I like the jiggliness, but I don't think it works here. It's loud tonight. It's a loud night today. It's a loud night. You say a lot of poetic things. It's a loud night. The crickets are out. The moon overhead. Me, a raccoon up in the trees. Savoring the garbage I picked out earlier. Half a Big Mac. I'm saying bullshit. Okay, I was trying to give you credit, but that's fine. We can call it bullshit if it's bullshit. I thought we were going to LARP and pretend that you were a raccoon. That's what I wanted to do. I'm getting too ahead of myself. Maybe I'll just commit to this. He looks angry. So then we need to change the face sprite then. So the volcano. Yeah, so then we gotta... Okay. Well, first... Raccoon's not known by writing poems, as I know. Yeah, I don't think raccoons are well known for writing poems, but... it might be like the infinite monkey theorem. Mostly by being little jerks. Yeah, they got that energy, that vibe to them for sure. I was just thinking the infinite monkey theorem, you give a raccoon a pen, eventually it might accidentally, given an infinite amount of time, write a poem. It's possible, right? It's like the typewriter thing. So if the face exists with the face, and sometimes magical nights. I like all these emojis you have. I don't know from what person they're from, but they're pretty funny. Volcano. Angry? Yeah, it should be if sprite index does not equal SPR, volcano, angry, then it equals it. Okay. A raccoon is a magical knight, huh? From him. Cool Cat? Twitch Global. Yeah, he's the one giving you all the emojis. That makes sense. What am I doing here? Oh, that's right. We're going to check if he's angry now. Dude, that actually looked great. That turned out amazing. Sweet. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with that. His eyebrows might be a little difficult to see, but it still gets the point across. He's my emoji dealer. What do you pay for those emojis in? What's the cost? Dude, that's really good. Okay, sweet. Okay. We're making progress. So, he needs a bunch of dialogue. That's kind of mainly his level. He's like a dialogue joke. So, what do I want to work on next? We have like 60 levels here. I think I want to do more work on this. So, when I last left off, I have this animation that I really like. Yeah, it's going to be dialogue. And this is the section we're working on next. I'm upset. That's a good one, too. Night services. You magma, bro? Dude, that's actually a really good one. Oh my goodness, I gotta write that one down. Jazz, you're a genius. I don't know how I'm gonna use that, but I love that. Bro, I also like the upset thing too. God, that's really funny, dude. I just love puns. Yeah, you're really good. This is kind of like my temporary dialogue. You're supposed to show up to him. You walk up, and then like he's gonna say something along the lines of like, "What are you looking at?" And then if you stand there, if you continue on, then you can beat the level. But if you stand there, then he's gonna be like, "What?" And then he's gonna just like get hot-headed essentially. And he's gonna be like, "What? You just assume because I'm a volcano, I'm angry all the time," sort of thing. So that's kind of the bit that I'm working with here. Oh, I have fire eyebrows written down. Why didn't I think of that? I can just do fire eyebrows, bro. That is such a better idea. Thank you, old past self, for the fire eyebrow idea. My goodness, I had already thought about this. Let's get a basic fire palette. Actually, this is the better fire palette. Yeah. Wow, I'm really pulling through on myself in the future. Helping myself out. Good old me from the past. Pat on the back. Look at him go. And I got 4 frames. This is perfect. Let's see if this works, actually. I don't know if I'm going to like how this looks. Do I like it? It's funny because he's a volcano. You know what? I'm gonna trust my past self with this one. Let's try it. Let's see what it looks like. I think it's funny. I think it suits it. I might have to change the eyes a bit. I don't know. I do like it though. because diegetically, as a concept, the fire thing sounds funny. They do have those little bandit masks. It's hard to know where their loyalties lie. That's very true. You can't really get a good glimpse on the authenticity of what side they're on. Oh yeah, I think I gotta keep it. It's just too funny. The idea of having fire eyebrows. Yeah, we'll keep it for now. If I don't like it, I'll change it later. I'm gonna honor my past inspiration for that one. Perfect. Okay. So I want to work on this. So the knight needs to pull down the sun. That is what we're working on now. Volcano can sit there and act pretty. So I actually already have this code somewhere because I did it for another level. So we need to extract it and duplicate it. He's far from being a hero, as Little Raccoon could possibly run away on his little feet. Not a hero. Someone in the Knights. Both ways, the dark and, being a knight. But not a hero. That's the Sphinx. So do I have... we're going to need to make a new sun. Do we? Maybe. Probably. So I should have a Sphinx level section. Sphinx. Night and day. No, it's actually the Sphinx. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot in here. So we got the sun. And it has increment. Wow. Yeah, I did a lot of stuff here. Okay. It's got tinting. Okay. See. Fuzzy loyalties. Tom Nook. I don't think they associate with Tom Nook. He's a tanuki, right? Or is he a raccoon? I thought he was a tanuki. Those are like raccoon dogs. Those are completely... There's a lot of animosity between the lines. It's like a racial thing. It's like tension between races. It's quite something. I go on their, Raccoon Chan and read about it. You don't want to be on there, dude. Place is a shithole. Alright, so if I just copy paste this in there, you think this is gonna work? I wonder. Tanuki is just Japanese word for raccoon. You sure about that? I want to trust the raccoon expert here, but I thought it was a different type of thing here. Nah, dude, it's a different thing. Because Tanuki's a Japanese raccoon dog. The Japanese raccoon dog is a species, and I think it's a canine. It was originally thought to be a subspecies. Yeah, I think raccoon dog is different than raccoon. Then it's a dog. Yeah, I think it's a dog. Yeah, I do know about the mythology of raccoons with their giant balls that they use to hide themselves in and fly away in, I think. I think it even says it. It probably say it on here, yeah. Supernatural animal. Why don't they say about the balls? Don't lie to me. I know what these are about. Balls. Ah, they may be shown with their testicles flung over their backs like traveler's packs, or using them as drums. Beautiful. The Japanese dog. is amazing. Tanuki Bowls is his house. Like, literally, that's what they live in. That's what they believe in. That's amazing. Wow, me too. Yeah, just, you just pack it up. Move your house with you. You're a nomad now. Oh my goodness. I feel like if we'll put it in there. We'll see what happens. I want to know. If I throw the sun in here, does it work? Does it sun? I don't think it's gonna work. Well, I don't think it will work, but we're gonna try it. I guess we can pull up the Sphinx level 2 and take a look at that. The Sphinx. Yeah, so those are down there. Oh, I have a night effect layer. Color objects, planets above. Alright, this will probably crash the game. Let's see. What level? Oh, this. Yeah, okay, so it needs the effect layers. Can I just... I don't think I can copy this and put it over here, can I? No, I can't. And if you a guest in Tanuki's house, you should be careful and don't drop anything sharp or hot on the floor, because it's his nuts. Yeah, of course. We wouldn't want that to happen. It'd be terrible. Oh, I got even more down here. What am I doing here? And he'll become angry on you. Also from some Japanese myth. I gotta read the Japanese myths. They sound like they hit hard. Or soft, depending on whose house you're in. I guess I can look at the sun here. So the sun uses color sky and color objects. And does the moon use something differently? Is that why? Color objects, color sky. Color objects, color sky. I must have renamed it at some point. So we're going to use color objects and color sky. Okay. I guess we will make it. So effect layer. And this is going to be what? Above bullets. Color objects. Also, there was a story where Tanuki turned into a teapot. I think I've heard of that one as well at some point. And then color objects needs to be what exactly? Color tint. I love teapota. I like teapota too, man. You don't gotta hide it. Color tint white. Okay, then we gotta do color sky, I guess. Color sky. Teapots, fight me. Dude, you get a little bit of garlic in you and you're like, it's over. I love tea, but just pouring water in a cup with tea leaves. Yeah, I made ginger and turmeric tea today, but I should probably make some more tea. I'm sure after this stream I will. Raccoon tea emoji, man. You got everything on you. It's on lock. Color, I think that's all I need. And I guess we can see if it works, because I don't think we're using sky night for anything. Or night. But we do have a planets above. But there's nothing on planets above. What layer are the planets on? They're just on planets, which is below invisibles. Below invisibles. I like turmeric tea with milk. Interesting. I'll have to try that because I do have some heavy cream that I need to use up. I should probably make potatoes, honestly. Some good mashed potatoes. Let's make a planet slayer just in case it needs it. You and the cool cat. Yeah, that's honestly, it's because you keep making deals with this cool cat. That's what it is. We actually need to flip the path for the sun because it's set up for a left-hand jump off the bridge level. Can we do that with code? I do not know. Maybe. Let's run it. Let's see what happens. What is that? Eating emoji? Is that what I'm looking at? It's like eating everything, dude. Okay. I think we got something going here. Wow. I can't believe Twitch allows that on their platform. That's big. Okay, so it's night. That's not what I wanted, but it was approved. That's amazing. So we're going to create this probably in real time is what I think is going to happen. Just open art category. Why? Because people wasn't asses. Just open art. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, the art category on Twitch. Yeah, that's true. They are getting more lax with it, which I'm not complaining. Let them do whatever they want. They're going to draw. Let them draw it, man. The people, they speak. So we're working on 3D glasses right now. Draw girls with lack of clothing. Yep, that's what's popular, dude. Oh wait, this is sprites. Yeah, I don't need sprite right now. I need objects. So this needs to create this. Some furry fetish. There's a cherry on the cake. That is, dude, people love the feet too, man. It's hella popular. Sun. Create layer. It doesn't matter where this is because it's going to adhere to a path. So let's just do -32, -32 to start. This is going to be on planets. It's going to be obj sun. And then I should probably create the moon too, I think. We'll just copy this over, do it again. Moon. This is the normal moon, right? Yeah, okay. So what starts this? I suppose I need to figure that out. So I'm pretty sure in the Sphinx level, is it the altar? It's not the altar. What causes the Sphinx to break? I guess I can just look up OG Sun. So evil Sphinx. Oh, it says the speed. Oh, start sun. Sun speed equals 0. Start it to 1. Path start. Path position. Okay. We can start with that. But then do we need to define it as day? This is interesting. And then we have a path too. Path, sun, moon. But that'll need to be flipped. And it'll actually need to work in reverse. I think that should work though. Yeah. Got a lot of thinking to do here. Okay, so let's their sun equals with sun. I just want to get it moving, and then we'll look at it. Start moon. Okay, so this sets my speed and path start, and my path position to 0.1. Let's just see what happens. It's old code. I'm probably gonna have to rewrite it, but I want to see what happens. So I guess the speed is what moves it along the path. Oh, and this is if the moon exists. Move. Oh, so it might just move on its own now. We'll see. I don't think it's moving. Why is it flickering so much? So, like when you get the glasses, it's uncomfortable. It's like a temporary flicker I have for like a second. It's uncomfortable. The raccoon. Do I have an epilepsy warning? No, I probably will put one in though. I haven't had anything flash in my game yet, so this will be the first flash. I didn't know if blue and red is a flash that makes... Because isn't it like certain colors for epilepsy or something? It isn't like a specific time that it has to be flashing? I'm not sure. It's opposite colors. Opposite, what do you mean? Like on the color wheel? I don't know if red and blue are opposite on the color wheel, but that's interesting. I'll look into it. I was considering it. It dawned in my mind. Let's see here. I guess we need to define the sun as day. They are very contrast colors. I'll keep it in mind. I don't want it to be uncomfortable, but I do want to transition, so. Also try draw something red on blue or blue on red. Yeah, but it also depends on like the scale of them, right? Like the value scale. It's hard for brain. It might be. I'll put an epilepsy warning on that level. I'll put a little sign. Epilepsy warning. That would be pretty funny, actually. Close your eyes after you get the glasses and transition into the new. I think I should set it to afternoon or morning. Let's set morning to true. Let's see what happens. Oh, started. I have a started here. I didn't realize that. True. False. I guess I can take this path too and look at it. Yeah, so this path, we need to duplicate it. Duplicate. Flip. Is there a way to easily transpose all of these completely flipped, or no? T plus left mouse button to translate. R/L and B to rotate. Oh, let's translate. That's not what I want. R plus L and B to rotate. That's not what I want either. Can I flip it with something? S plus L and B to scale. Okay. I can increment it. I can translate it. I can rotate it, and I can scale it. Also, if you heard about Porygon episode from Pokemon's, there was exactly blue-red flash sequence. I have not heard about that. Do they have some sort of like epilepsy problems because of a blue-red flash sequence? It's kind of crazy. There must be a way to flip the path. But maybe I don't do it in here. I don't know. Let's look in code. We shall try to see. So let's see, we got what? Path what? Path. Flip. We do have a path flip. Takes the path and flips them. Ah. 685 children? What? Dude, that's wild. Alright, so then we gotta do... It completely changes the asset. That's kind of crazy. Path duplicate. Sun, moon. Let's put it in a global. Hello, Heather. How are you doing today? I still can't believe 685 children from epilepsy. That's crazy. I'll have to look that up, too. So if you have epilepsy, don't look at this section while I'm testing it. There's a warning. Oh, okay. So we're going to flip it then. I should just flip it. X, horizontal. Global, new sun, moon. And then you're okay. Hey, sounds like an okay day. What would make it better, though? Tyler streaming? I agree. Gotta get that boy off his ass. Gotta start streaming. There's a part with flashing red and blue colors. Wiki says 12 hertz, 6 seconds long, and as a result, 685 children got some kind of issues. Okay. So if it's 1 second, though, and it's red-blue, I don't know what the hertz is. I don't even know how to look up hertz. How many kids do you think are gonna suffer from light symptoms? Light symptom to epilepsy seizures. Gotcha. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Is amount per second. Oh, gotcha. Probably not appropriate for me to say. 12 hertz is 12 times. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that's how it works. Per second. Okay. 12 times per second. Mine probably has a lot of hertz then. Because I think it just switches. I have the red-blue flash right here. So it lasts for 10 frames, which is 1/3 of a second, and it changes every frame. So that's 12 hertz is amount per second. So if it changes 10 times once every frame and 30 frames is a second, then it's changing 30 times a second. So 30 times a second, but it's only running for 1/3 of a second. I don't know. I can still warn him, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep the red blue flash anyways, but it was there for the transition, so we shall see. Do you have problems with epilepsy? Is that why you're knowledgeable about it? If you start beating the floor, it's fine. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, that's good raccoon advice. Yeah, do we got any epilepsy people in chat? I'm looking for epilepsy people. Maybe I'll pay somebody in Fiverr. Come in. Yo, you got epilepsy problems? I just need you to watch this. Did it hurt? But if it's uncomfortable, I'm kind of fine with that. But if it causes epilepsy, then I'm not... We don't want that. Okay, so we're duplicating this path. Actually, let's put this at the start here. Because we're duplicating it, and then... Actually, let's name it path. Actually, path new sun. Actually, sun, moon, flip. That is actually a better naming convention. I had a few seizures after brain trauma. Never is responsive on flashing, but it's very uncomfortable and disorientating for you. Interesting. Well, I'm sorry you had to deal with that. So I think something's still wrong with my brain. Yeah, if you feel like a lot of pain from seeing that or something, or disorientating, or uncomfortable. I don't know exactly what uncomfortability feels like for you in that, but I can definitely see it. Technically, it wouldn't cause epilepsy because it would cause an epileptic episode. Hay feather. So we're going to start this path. Global. Since the original path didn't work. Feels not nice. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. No pain, just confusing. Interesting. Okay. So we got the flip, and then we're going to run the new path. And then we start it. Should that work? So if started equals true, but in my case it's kind of light. I don't think I could fall on the floor and roll, suffer pain. I hope not. Yeah, I hope not too, man. That sounds awful. If that's the case. Brain trauma and then suffering from flashing lights. That's tough. So just make sure you have glasses that only filter everything at 10 frames a second, and then you should be good. Never happened, so yeah, okay. You just got to see the world slower. That's what you got to do. You got to slow it down. That's all you need. Brain trauma, not fun shit. That's true. Yeah, it is not fun shit. I can imagine. With the brain I have. If I get the trauma, I might not be able to understand, but I can understand it in this context here. Yeah, dude, that's rough. Was like a... I guess we don't have to talk about it, but... That sounds rough. Okay, so... Sun? Will you move? Started equals true. Oh, wait. This will not work. Time equals morning. Time equals morning? Concussions suck. Yeah, they do. They smash. That was my attempt at a pun. Jazz, don't look at me. It was bad. About trauma, I probably could be smart, but also probably dead, so no complaints. I don't know. You seem pretty smart here. You can type. You're coherent. Don't sell yourself short. You got all these beautiful raccoon emojis. That screams intelligence to me. Where am I going? I'm going to this. All right, close your eyes. It'll be uncomfortable. I'll tell you when to open them up. So close them for now. Okay, you can look now. And my code doesn't work, so it's all over. Wait, do I gotta set the moon? Maybe I gotta set the moon. It can't be that, can it? I don't think the moon has any code. I can't remember the last time I said anything smart. That depends on what you define as smart. What am I looking at, dude? I got the labyrinth. I'm looking for the Sphinx again. Yeah. So we got the moon. Does the moon have code? Not really. So why is it not moving? Smart? Like not a cow poop. Like not a cow poop. I believe in you, man. You're one book away from saying something smart. You're one thought away from saying something smart. Do you have trouble reading? If you don't, then you're good. Anyone can be smart. Bullshit. No, I knew what you were saying. I just I like the cow poop thing. I thought it was funny. We can actually close this for now. That's the polite word for bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. The freaking polite word. Raccoon slang. Yeah, that's what the raccoons call it. They're obviously worried about, you know, being polite and politically correct. Because obviously cows poop too, so they're being inclusive. It's not just the bulls that are crapping everywhere. Moon flip. What is the deal? Also, are you a developer of any kind? Is that why you're in the software and development area of this of Twitch today? Prosto? Pass action stop. True. Morning is true. Time equals morning. I don't know why this doth not work. I suppose I can run a check. Okay. Oh, is it because I had afternoon? Yeah, I think that's... I have the time set to afternoon. I think I actually messed it up. No, I have it set to morning. I guess we will debug it. Let us debug. They washing their hands and they don't afraid to dirty their hands and wash someone's swearing mouth because, you know, they can wash them because they're raccoons and washing their hands, you know, raccoons hands washing, all this shit. Honestly, you're right. It's because they got hands. All it takes is their little hands, which they use to wash stuff because they got hands. I get it. I feel you. Because I got hands, you know, just like the raccoons. All right, close your eyes again. Close them. Okay, you're good. Also, they wear masks. Yeah, that's true. They got hands and they wear masks. They wear masks because they got the hands to put on the mask, obviously. Ideal setup. It's true. It's true. It's the ideal setup. That's good. Wait, it's working. Yeah. What is that goat emoji? Is that the glasses one? It's gotta be, dude. Yeah. It's the rainbow goat emote. Perfect. Yo, this works. Can I run it? Okay, it kind of works. I don't know what the heck happened there. Oh, it's because the moon's on the wrong path. What? Alright, close your eyes again. Alright, open them. Okay, so the sun's going to come out at some point here. Wait a second. The sun is going... This is so confusing. Okay, so we know the moon is on the wrong path. That much I am sure of. I knew this would be difficult, but this is so much more difficult than I thought it would be. Yeah, then... What? Why do I have a moon controlled and sun controlled? Oh. Yeah, because this is assuming that they're not on a path they're running on, right? Yeah, okay. Maybe I need to make a new object. I can't just repurpose these. They weren't made for it. So moon does nothing. And this sets this on its path, right? If object moon, then it starts this. So that's what the scale is resetting each time, okay? So the problem is that this actually needs a path variable. My path equals path sun moon. And then this needs to run my path because we need to store it in a variable so that I can actually access it. Because right now it just keeps going back to the thing that I don't want. And then also the moon needs a my path variable as well. And then it needs to call that variable when starting a path so that it uses the correct thing. Okay. And then we have to set the variable for the path. So var moon equals moon dot my path equals, it's going to be this global flipped path. Thank you for the follow. The Light D. Thank you for following. I appreciate you joining the team. So my path. I think that's... I was going to say I only had one headphone in and it like just blew it out. I was like, what's happening? Poggers, welcome. My mod is here. All right, chat, you got to calm down. Ooh, baby, I love Game Maker. Do you? Well, I've been working in Game Maker for years now. Is it a good program? I like it. I do like it. I don't like Unity as much, but I do like Game Maker. I probably would like Godot. It's open source. I might like Godot as well, but I haven't tried it. But this whole game, built in Game Maker. Years of effort. And I'm using beta too, so you know what that means. Every update we get bricked. Oh, a mod here. Yeah, dude, mods are here. No more fun in chat. We got a real mod. Alright. Was legit about to ask if you ever use Godot. Yeah, I haven't used Godot yet, but it's open source, so you don't have to worry about like, like what the Unity guys did, where they're like, "Yo guys, we want to take money from you for every sale, and we're gonna put like a checker in your executable file that'll tally it up." So Godot's like, "Yo, we just got a bunch of random people making stuff, casting invisibility." Oh no, Bronoham, looks like you can't do anything to Prosto. Secret. Double flame. That's actually great, dude. Oh, that's super good. Just the flames. No space. All right, close your eyes if you have an epilepsy thing. Close it. Keep them closed. We're testing stuff. Okay, you can open them. 6 years, and I have a hate-love relationship with the engine. I really want depth sorting to be easier. Yeah, I can understand that. Depth sorting. Honestly, I'm really glad. I don't know if you use the beta version of it, the Elite D, which is a great name by the way. But they just recently in the beta added an actual like layer that shows the stuff, dude. It was like in the inspector. It was horrible. I'm like, what's going on, dude? I need to see what instances are on the layer. Also, I find the level creation aspect of GameMaker really slow recently, and I get it. I got a 5-year game I'm working on here, probably longer than that. I got like thousands of objects. It just sometimes lags, but I feel like it was faster in an older version. I think I similarly have a hate-love relationship with it. But the next game I make, I'd probably go to the stable version of Jump Off the Bridge and not the beta. Just so that I wanted the beta to originally get access to some of the new things they were releasing, because when rollback multiplayer came out, I used that, and I made a small game with it that I really enjoyed. And then they released the layers and the effects and all that stuff, and I was able to test it. But beta testing, when you have something released, is stressful. That's also on the stable version now. But yeah, I don't like the inspector as a whole. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. There's another person that hates the inspector. I hate the inspector. Whatever this is needs to die. We need something better. Because like some of the stuff, I don't even look at it. I think they were trying to do like a Unity thing, but it was rough. It was a struggle. So, yes. And spoiler alert, the stable version ain't more stable than the beta. Well, then I guess we're sticking with beta. Beta bros, what's up? I felt like the stable would be a little bit better, but yeah, I can definitely see it. Like, man, some of the randomest stuff happened. But at least they have like a GitHub now, so you can see. Like, I'll just go on there and I'll like preemptively search like whatever the problem is and be like, oh, okay, got it, and I have to roll back a version. No big deal. It's fine. I can handle it better now than I could before, but still, it'd be stressful. And then I gotta buy their license because they got a new license. I haven't updated this game in like 2 years now, so we gotta get that license thing on the move. But I don't understand why my thing is dark with the color tint effect before. Oh, it must be because of the sun. Yeah, that's what it is. We gotta delete the sun. That's the problem. Was that we have a sun. If we didn't have a sun, it would work. But yeah, I had like a break in between the 2 years I've been working on. Well, not a break. I've been working on this update for like 2 years now. Well, probably 2.5 years. And in between that time, they went from a subscription model, which I was paying for, which they gave 2 years free to now you have to just buy the commercial license, which I'm fine with. I would rather just pay the $100, get the commercial license, be done with it. So good on them. I'd be working on my project for hours, and out of nowhere, GameMaker can't recognize an instance that clearly exists in the room. A week ago, I updated the newest runtime, and half the audio in the game is broke. Dude, this sounds exactly like the same stuff I do. It is literally a hate-love relationship. Yeah, I'll see like the update notification. I'm like, oh man, do we want to do this? Is this how this is gonna go? And then it'll be like, it's like random stuff, like a random function won't work or something, or like the like pixel editor will just like glitch. It's just really weird, bizarre stuff. There was a point where you couldn't click between like the 10 value scale. It's crazy. I'm glad it seems to be better now. I guess we'll see. I also haven't used animations. Have you used the animation function at all in GameMaker? I haven't even looked at it. I've always just kind of programmed them. I should have gave the epilepsy warning, sorry. But yes. Okay, we're getting somewhere. They're not moving where I want them to move, but there's something. No, they have like like you can create an animation. I think it's like an asset type. Do I even have one? I don't think I do. You should be able to create. Yeah. Oh, it is animation curve. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, I haven't used that at all. What is that? What even is this? I don't know what that is. I thought it was like an animation thing. I honestly don't know what I'm looking at. Could you explain it over Twitch chat to me? Thank you. I'll just look it up. It didn't seem useful to me. That's why I haven't used it. Yeah, blue pirate sea warning and yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry. I gotta keep it there for you. I love your emojis though. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's like a barf. Oh no, it's a squid. Also, bad pun warning. To be honest, I've never used this a day in my life. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess I'm not the only one. What game do you make, man? Or lady? I gotta know. Fellow game dev in chat. Somebody that understands my pain with Game Maker. Because I press enter accidentally. Ah, okay. I kind of have the idea of what these do, but not really. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to look it up then. Because I honestly don't know. I'm completely ignorant to it. I'm pretty sure I used just about... Oh, sequence too. What is a sequence? I don't know what that is. Never used Game Maker. It's a really easy and great system to make like a 2D game. If you're trying to make a 2D game, it's like I can prototype anything super quick. I mean, I've been working on Jump Off the Bridge forever, but if I need a game, man, boom, I'm going to this. Prototype it. Manliest man ever. I do game jams from time to time. I have a main project, but it's kind of weird. Do you think we're going to shame you for your weird project? Let's hear it, man. What do you got? Furry foot fetish stuff? I'm not going to judge. Tell me what brings the bag home for the Elite D, okay? I don't blame you for doing game jams. I don't like the stress, but I'm not trying to make 2D games. I gotcha. What are you trying to make? Prosto? You're trying to make animations, software? You're trying to raccoons and tea? That makes sense. No, a FNAF fan game, dude. Please tell me it's like one of the adult FNAF fan games. Then you at least gain some dignity, okay? Just a little bit. No, man. FNAF fan game. That's pretty good. I don't think that's weird. Tea? Maybe. Prosto loves tea. Tea drinker. I love the emoji of the guy. It's a FNAF fan game. It's over. It's so over. What does that mean? Oh, yeah, I was trying to do my sun thing. But honestly, I'm glad it's working in some capacity. That's all I really wanted to accomplish there. Dude, link your FNAF fan game. We gotta know. Don't just blue ball me over here, dude. I gotta know. What is it? BRB. Tea making time. I understand. It's time for the tea. No, like a full-blown FNAF fan game with 3D models and everything. I'm so cooked, but I really enjoy making it for some reason. I don't blame you. I say go for it, dude. Whatever the heart desires, make it. It honestly might be better than the real thing. Prosto, thank you for the follow. Amazing. If I'm not back, maybe I exploded or not. Who knows? Let's hope you don't explode. You made it past the brain trauma. You can make it past anything now. You know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Just get in your Tanuki house. Soften the blow a little bit. Honestly, yeah, whatever the heart desires, I say go for it. I think creating a FNAF fan game is amazing. Dude, it's your second one. What is the difference? Why is there a first one? Don't Binding of Isaac cry about it. Just commit. You got to own it. You got to be the the alpha FNAF fan gamer, dude. The itch.io fan game. That's amazing. Second one. Wow. It just reminds me of those man, what are those games that are really popular right now? There's like a lot of mascot games on Steam that are gaining popularity, and there's like a particular series that's pretty bad, but it has a lot of fans now. I can't think of what it is, but there's like 8 games. The path for me is really weird. Yeah, it sounds great. Your game dev journey, please document it somewhere. I got to I got to see it. I gotta watch it on YouTube. I want to see how FNAF Game 1 compares to FNAF Game 2 in between the game jams. That's hysterical. That is so great. Okay. What am I doing? What do I want to do? Oh, I was planning on streaming until 8, guys. Let's see. 8 my time. So we got like 14 minutes if I did my math right. Actually, let's play test this level. I feel like the level is too hard, and I want to play test it better. It's a great concept, but if I can't beat it consistently, then I'm concerned. So let's see here. Okay. 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 Alright. This is where it starts getting harder. Because he starts spitting. Ah, oh, okay. We gotta do this again. Round 2 of many. Use that there. Okay. My level's too good at beating me. I'm not even at the hard part either. Okay, I almost died there. Let's break that. I heard the Discord, or I heard the message. You gotta give me a second. On my death. Whoop, okay. Whoop, okay. Oh, man. Okay. I started game dev in Roblox when I was like 10. Found out about Game Maker through FNAF fan games. Dude, I was done for. I was so done for. My first ever officially released game was that FNAF fan game made with one of the legacy versions of Game Maker. Game Maker Studio 1.8, 1.4. Dude, that sounds like a great path. Roblox dev. The Roblox pipeline, man. That's great. Hey, whatever works. My first game, man, do I even have my first game on here? Holy crap. I gotta somewhere, dude. I gotta have it somewhere on this computer. It was bad, man. It was really bad. I don't know if I have it. Might be on my old computer. Game Maker. Yeah, I don't know. I had this. It was a terrible game, man. My first game was with like. It was back when. Okay, so Yo-Yo Games, they they originally were the Yo-Yo Games website had like a bunch of people could upload their games to like their database or whatever. It's kind of like what the GX Games thing is now for Game Maker, but the game was so bad. It was a drag and drop game, no programming at all, and it was just you were like, I don't even remember what your character was, but you would shoot turds across the screen, and then you'd have to get it into like a toilet on the other side that would just move up and down. That was my first game. It was horrible. It was so bad. I think I named it the eponymously titled poop game or something like that. It was so terrible. Super funny. I can't believe I spent any amount of time on that. I gotta have it somewhere. I should make a reference to it at some point. Absolutely horrible. Yeah, I don't know. I got a game maker thing. I'll look for it later. After I released the first one, it was so dog shit. I told myself I could do better, so I switched to Game Maker 2 and started making a sequel. Back then, I was really into it, but now I know how making a FNAF game looks like, but I'm too deep in the trenches to stop. Dude, can you link your first one somewhere? We'll play it on stream soon. Just please link it somewhere. I want to play it. I gotta know, because then we can see the come up, right? You go into the trenches, you suffer with the boys, which is all the voices in your head. They're telling you, man, you gotta do this. Like, there's no other way. This needs to get done. Too deep in the trenches. The gunfire's going off. No man's land is in front of you. You're like, there's only one way out. It's this. Welcome back, Prosto, with your tea. Ugh, I did my math wrong. What am I doing here? Yeah, I was going to look for my game. I can look for that later. I don't know. It's been forever since I've even looked at that. Nah, dude, do I want to? Don't you want to check out my Game Maker 2024 entry on trying to escape? Nah, dude, I need to see it. Link it, bro. There is no escape. Oh, I can show you, actually, what you might enjoy seeing. Since every game has its story, and we're sharing here. I think I have it over here. Yeah, dude. I do. Game Maker Studio, Jump Off the Bridge, version 1. Here it is. Look at this. Look at the frame rate. You love that? Look at this, dude. Gotta dodge these crabs for some reason. This pelican will pick you up. You gotta wiggle your way out, and the pelican just disappears into nothing. Then you gotta break this car by jumping on it. Oh, I got caught again. Gotta break it. Boom. Oh, this guy's in the way. This guy's okay. You can see where Jump Off the Bridge comes from. It's got a very primitive and simplistic start, but everybody starts somewhere. Look at that. Boom. Game 1. And then if you want to see the modern version of this level, which I was working on, it's this right here. It's a throwback to good old version 1 of Jump Off the Bridge. With the pelicans and the cars and the guys working on the road, everything. Look at it. I beat it. Easy. Easy. Absolutely easy. So yeah, we've come a long way. You see, if I started with a normal game like this, I would have turned out to be a normal game dev. Hey, if you said it's 3D, right? Okay. Are you making? You said 3D models, right? But it's in Game Maker. I'm assuming it's still a two-dimensional game. So if that's the case, I don't know how differentiated your figures are, but you might be able to like change the models and then just rename the game something. You know, it doesn't have to be a FNAF fan game. It could start as a fan game and it can evolve into something else. It doesn't have to be like this. You don't have to be this person, Elite D. You don't have to be the FNAF fan gamer. The unnormal game dev. No, it's a great path. I think you need to run it back. Dude, I should add a couple more cars here. I think I need some more color. I like the red, blue. We need like a yellow bug. Maybe like a green van, like a one of those hippie Volkswagens. Something like that. That could be fun. Yeah. But humble beginnings. From one level to 6 years later, now we have a bunch of levels. Beautiful. Makes me tear up thinking about it. You still, I just happened to notice this, and obviously correct me if I'm wrong, if I missed your message in chat, but I still don't see a link for your first FNAF fan game. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of looking forward to it. You know, I really feel like I'm burying myself here being vulnerable, showing you my version 1. And yet you're hiding from me this delicious content. Man, I tinkered with 3D and Game Maker, but the pipeline for making a game like this is so surreal. Basically, you make all the models in like Blender, then render them in individual PNGs, and then you export them as sprites. Dude, you really want to play that game, huh? I want to look at it at least. Think I'm going to forget about it? Yeah, dude, you're doing like the Club Penguin route. That's what they did. They had the Club Penguin sprites. They made them in 3D, and then they rendered them out as PNGs and uploaded them to the game. I get it. That makes sense. 3D modeled. Obviously, you know, if you don't feel comfortable sharing it, that's all the more reason to share. Right? No. Now, you don't have to send it if you don't want to, but I respect your decision. But I want to see the new one if you're going to release it. If I start looking for FNAF fan games and wading through, am I going to find the Elite D's Game Maker 1.4 FNAF fan game? Those Blender models, man, I can't wait. I want to see previews, man. We're going to inspire each other. I want to wake up, see the progress you made. The second one is way better. Dude, I got a link. Yes. Jape's Amazing World. I'm loving it. You've done a grand job. Honestly, you put work. You made your own models and everything. You didn't rip anything. It's great. Mind that. Most of that I made when I was 12. Bro, you were doing this at 12? Dog. That's amazing. Did you make this background and everything too? Dude, for 12, your game dev career is taken off. The fuck? You got 2,000 views on this and 10 likes. Do I gotta log in for this? Nah, I'm giving it another like, bro. The Elite D. Yeah, how do I even see? You have one game? Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I hate my dude, everyone starts somewhere. I think they look great. I've only done a little bit of work in 3D, so you're ahead of me, man. This is great. I can't wait to play it. And I can't wait to play the second one. What's the timeline looking like? How long do I gotta wait? You got your number one FNAF gamer here. I'm ready. I'm ready to lock in and beat that stuff. See how cooked I get. Uploaded a teaser, and you didn't link the teaser, bro? You sitting here? For shame. Link that teaser. Can't believe you're making a man wait like this. It's honestly, it's a shame. It's a disservice. I don't know how I feel about it. Second one will be done in like the next year or so. Boom. Can't wait. I need to see the teaser though as well. I'm following that Twitter or YouTube, whatever it's on, man. Send it. Oh, yes. I mean... Bro, this is so good. What the fuck?
Continuing on, we've got some unexpected franchises coming back to the family restaurant scene. Jape's Amazing World is ready to open its doors again after its initial shutdown almost 12 years ago. A few restaurant higher-ups gave honest opinions on the business revival. In their words, the franchise finally gets the chance to clear its name of past accidents and prove itself to be a staple of family restaurants across the country. As some of you may remember, the restaurant underwent some pretty heavy accusations accompanied by some serious incidents back in the 70s, involving the deaths of 4 kids and tragic passing from a night guard, which inhaled many intoxicated gases due to the restaurant's poorly constructed ventilation systems. Despite all that, Animated House Incorporated, the company behind the place that also manufactures the animatronics used in the restaurant, is already constructing a new building with a few more to come. Deus said they'd be replacing the previously used animatronics with new and improved ones, which, in their words, will be more lifelike. Will Jape's Amazing World finally live through and earn its previously name back? Only time will tell. Now continuing.
Glorious. That honestly is really good, dude. I think I noticed. Did you use the old animatronics in the like past section? Like, oh, 12 years ago, this is what happened, and then you had a preview for the new version of the monkey. That's great. Honestly, super cool. I'm excited for that. And it looks like you did your own spin on it. It's perfect. That's way better than the FNAF games. I thought you were like, yo, dude, I'd made this like Sonic fan game where I take all the two-dimensional sprite or the 2D pixel art from the Sonic sprite sheets, and then I add blood to them, and then I change a couple of the colors, and then I repackage it as like a worse Sonic with some scary noises. Nah, dude, you're like putting in the effort. That's more than a fan game. You got your whole ass game there. Your pipeline's great. I can't wait. I'm excited. Yeah, basically. 1 year, dude. Start the Steam page. Let's start getting some wish list on that thing, dude. Hook it up. Make it happen. Ugh. Well, guys, I've been here for 3 hours, and I feel like we made some progress. To reiterate, what we did today is I was going to playtest more, but I got distracted. Can't keep talking about myself. What am I making right now? Oh, you're so kind. No, honestly, I don't mind the chat. I like chatting about stuff. I'm perpetually working on an update for my game. So my game is Jump Off the Bridge. It's on Steam. The version you'll see on Steam looks a lot different than this one though, because I've been working on this update for 2 years now. So this is what the current version looks like. So if you buy the game, Jump Off the Bridge, it doesn't have the preview menu thing that I got. And then all of the game looks kind of similar, but the text is really, none of the characters, they just kind of have like generic black text sort of thing. So I went in, got new dialogue boxes, got character portraits for everybody. It's in like it's still in all the languages and everything. And I got, like, since I'm a chronic procrastinator, I have like 60 levels in varying states of complete. So some levels are just like kind of the basic programming, like this is a Qbert parody that I'm working on. Some levels are, more done than others. Like the streamer level is pretty much done. I just need to do sound for it, things like that. Some levels are, this one's pretty much done too. Just need sound, add sound to it. I thought I would get farther than that. Okay, you really gotta want it in this game. If you don't want it, then it's not gonna happen. So that, and then some levels are kind of just like nothing but like a sprite. Like I think this is just like a sprite. I have varying states of completion for my levels. Some of them are a lot more done than others, though. Okay, I technically beat that there. That's good. Okay. And like a spider level. I got a bunch of stuff. I'm constantly adding levels and working on them and stuff like that. But I'm working on completing more levels, since not a lot of them are completed. And some are, just simple concepts. But the goal in every level is to jump off the bridge if you haven't seen the game before. And so the more creative way that I can prevent the player from jumping off the bridge, the better. One of the coolest concepts I've seen, jungle platform where all the levels are different, sounds so cool. Yeah, my whole goal was to make something that wasn't like the same thing over and over again, because I really dislike the constant, all the time, the same thing. So like I go pretty hard for some of the levels, depending on what they are. You have to do like really crazy stuff to try to beat a particular level. This level, This is one of my favorites I designed. It's a level where you're competing with the beavers. So you have to chop down a tree, and you got to give this guy wood so he can build a bridge. Because if you just jump off, you end up hitting the beaver hut and dying. And so you got to try to kill these beavers because you're competing with them to get wood. And then you want to take the wood to this guy so you can build a bridge. But the reason you're competing is because the beavers take the wood and then they're building the blockade to prevent you from jumping off the bridge down there. So even if you finish the bridge, if they've completed all the way to the right, then you can't beat it. So it's pretty funny. I made a whole bee level, which was kind of crazy. So like you have to deal with the bees, and there's like a whole system. It's a little complex, but basically what's happening is you got the nursery bees that drop the eggs, and then you have the queen flying around, and the queen has 3 life, and you have a brief moment when you kill the queen to get out. But obviously the honeybees are bringing back the honey to the honey thing, and you got to deal with all this stuff. It actually looks like a professionally made game. I can't believe you don't know what sequences in GMO. Yeah, I've spent, like I said, I've spent like 5 or 6 years on it. I've got sales. I think I've sold like 12,000 copies. Most of them are in China. But like I said, I released the game, did some work on it, made some updates, and then I've been working on this for like 2.5 years now. The update, which is all these levels, and then I have some hard mode levels that I'm working on that are more complex, which are these ones down here. Which some of them are just like basic. I haven't done the whole level. They're just like outlines for what I'm going to do for the levels. I have a commission as well that have been taking forever to complete, which I feel bad about, but I'll get it done. It's just a matter of defeating perfectionism and working at it. But yeah, pretty much. But I'm in the perpetual, what do I want to say? It's like a perpetual struggle, because the more I add, the slower it gets. So I gotta finish something and then release it is my goal. But yeah, and then I do like, whatever. I do a bunch of stuff. But yes, this is my game. I'm excited for yours though too, man. Don't sell yourself short. That FNAF game is great. I can't wait. Ugh. But yes, that is Jump Off the Bridge. Yeah, I really didn't like asset flips, and so I took the complete opposite and made something that was so far from an asset flip that it's like this weird, surreal game, I guess. So yeah, we're here. Ugh. All right, guys. When will I be back next? I don't know. I should probably make an actual schedule. I feel bad leaving you all in the dark. I am going to do something. Actually, here, I'll get up close and personal. I immediately got humble. I wasn't trying to say it for that. Technically, I am a professional game dev, I guess, by that margin. But yeah, what was I saying? I don't know when I'll be back. We'll see. I'll do something soon. I got some stuff. I like working on stream. It's a little distracting, but it's enjoyable. I feel like I gotta have moments of that quiet, work in silence type balance, and then the do stuff type balance, but whatever. I'll figure it out. I appreciate all you guys showing up. If I could remember everyone that showed up today, there was a lot of people. Prosto, thank you for coming out. The Elite D, I enjoyed talking with you. I love your game. How to become a professional game dev. If you want that content, I will make something. I will answer that before you. But everyone's road is different. Sometimes it's just making a game in 3 days and deciding, I think I can make more. And sometimes it's becoming a Roblox mod creator and then making a FNAF fan game. The path that we all take is very unique. So yeah, I'll make some new content soon. I'm going to be going on a hike in Pennsylvania. It'll be 70 miles for 7 days. I'm going to try to record some of it, and I'll post it on my YouTube. Game in 3 days. Yep, that's like game jam type stuff. So I'll try to get some content out for that. I got new music coming out. I have a new album I'm working on. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff doing. I feel special. You are special. All you have to do is believe you're special. It's the narrative we tell ourselves. Thank you everyone for coming out, honestly. Heather, Jazz, Kashi, everyone. Been a great time. I enjoyed it. I'll try not to make it a 14-day gap between. It's probably more than 2 weeks, but whatever. I'll try to do something weekly. I appreciate everyone. So have a great day. Yeah, have a good night. Can't wait for the next stream. Appreciate it. I can't wait for your next update. All right, guys. Peace. Have a great night. Don't work too hard and enjoy.